and we're doing love readings, and we're looking at what's going on for you, Gemini, right now in your life, how you're feeling, how you're thinking about love, who's in your life, what's going on. Gemini, angels, spirits, guides, thank you so much for your help today. Okay. Death, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, Jesus, Gem. Jesus. The Tower and the Lovers. Alright. So, it looks like something that you really wanted in your life it came to an end. Death card, right? So it means transformation. So something transformed in the situation for you, or the situation, right? The next card is the Ace of Cups. It's kind of like the Ace of Cups. The new beginning in love is between Ten of Swords and the Death card. So you could definitely be dealing with Scorpio energy, since both of those are Scorpio cards. And then the Tower moment. And then the Lovers, Jesus, Christ Almighty. It looks like, I don't even know. Let's see what's going on here. I think it's telling me a story about love for you and where you're at, right? And it looks like you're kind of like in the middle of a transformation here. Looks like you've been through a lot. That Tower card. Yeah, there's a separation, or someone that maybe ran away from the situation. Maybe it was a codependent relationship. Maybe someone is afraid of intimacy. I kind of feel like, well, the Mirror card is here, so I kind of feel like you and this person were mirroring each other, right? Reflecting wounds so that you can each go inside and figure stuff out. And that's exactly what I'm seeing. I see engagement ring. I feel like, you feel some type of way about this person. Like you want it still, right? I feel like what you're doing here, though, like there is a Tower moment here, and I feel like you're just powering through it, Gemini. That Lover's card might be here just because that is your card. You know what I mean? Telling me how goddamn strong you are and what's going on. So it looks like something ended. It sucked, and and I feel like what you're doing is you're keeping a positive mindset. You're focusing on the things that you really want. You know what I mean? Because, there's something about a situation like this, Like, it definitely looks like you guys had a hot relationship, right? Like, there was a lot of passionate love-making going on, right? I got these kind of nasty cards out, so that's why all these messages are, like, changing up a little bit. And I feel like there's just a lot of pain here. I mean, the cards are showing me that maybe there was a third party involved. And it just, it kind of broke you, you know? And I feel like part of what's wrong with this scenario is being made an option. You know what I mean? Like, that's so painful to not be chosen. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. It's just like, it's the worst feeling, isn't it? Let's get some more cards here for Gemini. Tell me about this sadness. I think this is something that you had planned. And this person um, could be coming back. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It depends on whether or not they gain the courage to, you know. But seriously, I mean, I'm looking at the cards. Do you really want them, Gemini? I mean, if so, why? I just want to know why you would want them. You know, clarify. Yeah. So basically, the engagement card is coming out. You know, and I'm thinking like, why is this engagement card here? Why do you want eternity with this person? Why? Because that's another one of the messages on that engagement card is like being with someone eternally, right? And I mean, maybe that's just something you feel about this person, like, you know, maybe you feel like some kind of deeper connection with them, right? Um, but I feel like the reason that this ended was so that something different could come in. And also, I feel like a lot of healing for you. Because I feel like what happens here is you feeling like this rejection and having to being forced to like heal this inside of yourself, right? It's a toxic old pattern. And for some reason, this person like magnified that for you. And I think, you know, like the way I was saying that, like, do you really want this person? Like, why? Why do you want eternity with them is what I was feeling like. And I kind of feel like, well, that's the whole point. You know, if this would have just been some other Joe Blow or some other Jane Blow, right? I don't know. I don't think that you would have gone to this level of healing, right? And this is a level of you integrating with your body, mind, and soul. Because this thing tore you up. And you were forced to surrender, you know? And what's happening for you with this is you're leaving behind an old toxic pattern. And I think if you really are honest with yourself, you might be able to like find the similarities in other relationships that you've been in, not even just with a lover, but just like in maybe with your family, you know. But what I feel like is, you know, the cycle of feeling lack and shitty and all that is like done. And what's coming in behind it, like once you get through this cycle and you finally decide like this is enough, like I'm done with this cycle of toxic behavior, of cheaters, of people making me a goddamn option, I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. And that's kind of when everything switches. The cycle closes, you closed it, you know, with your higher self. And this when this comes in, right? So I kind of feel like you are still healing up from a past person. But what I feel like is once that healing is well, I don't know if healing's ever done, but once this person that you're like sad about or whatever, right? Once you surrender that and you realize like, man, I'm glad that left my life. Have you ever done that? I remember one time going to a reunion of some sort, and I saw an old boyfriend there. And I remember just over and over again in my head, just feeling very grateful that that person was removed from my life, you know? Like, I'm glad I didn't end up marrying that person, because that's what I guess I thought, like, that was going to be the end result. And I kind of feel like you're getting there. And when you do, I feel like there's someone coming in, someone new. And, and so that's what I'm going to talk to Spirit about in the extended. I'm going to talk about this new love offer that makes you feel free. That is a soul friend. That's a celebration. That's abundant and makes you feel abundant. Like together, you just bring it out, beautiful things in each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go into the extended, and I'm gonna ask, who is this new person? How do they feel? What are their actions towards you? How are you gonna recognize them? I'm gonna write that too. How are you gonna recognize them? Because I don't think you know this person. I think you're still healing up from a past person, and I think this is all brand new. Because what's happening here is, anytime there's a tower, then everything crumbles down in our reality, including us. Like everything about us changes when we have a big, huge tower moment. We we just spend so much time like thinking about it and talking to our higher self, trying to figure it out. And then we just start to grow and change, and then what we attract toward us is not the same anymore. So I feel like you ended the cycle, the toxic cycle, and it's all in the past. You're working on healing your heart and enter a new lava. Let's go to the extended and find out who this guy is, guy or gal. I'm saying guy because my YouTube channel says I have 100% female watchers. So that's why I always talk like that. But I'm going to try to work on it. Because I know there's men that watch. We have Dan, right? Okay, so I'm going to go over to the extended and finish this reading. If you'd like to join, or if you'd like to watch the extended, you can just look in the description box for the link below, and you'll find the information for that. All right, talk to you guys later.